middle buster plow yesterday, and so this morning I went and got diesel for the tractor. I also had to unload a truck with ski boots and skis for the ski shop. Get that all done. That's going to be fun organizational stuff. I don't know how that's going to go really, but we'll see. And then I went to use the middle buster plow, made like 3 passes, and I had one of those before, so I remembered. Well, it's not that I remembered after the fact. There's 2 pins on the back of it. One of them is to keep it solid, and the other is a shear pin. So if it hits something really hard, like a rock, big rock, instead of breaking the plow, it shears that pin to let you know. Well, it sheared that pin, which is a bolt with a nut. It's a relatively soft one, so that it does break when that happens. So that's where I'm off to now, is to the hardware store to pick up a few more of those bolts, and then hopefully it's still not raining and I can continue. Talking to some people this morning, or actually a person, and this is about vaccines. And you know, Tuesday, Sid and I get our second one. And this person was saying, yeah, I know a bunch of people, they're not getting them under any circumstances, they just absolutely refuse. And I said, I don't understand this. You know, to me it's a very bizarre thing, because if we had refused to get vaccines for, say, polio or measles, mumps, all of these other things that have happened in the past, think where it'd be right now. And so, you know, I just don't even know how to wrap my head around it. Why somebody would have an objection to getting a vaccine, which, what, you really that much of a conspiracy theory person that so Bill Gates is going to control you, or they're going to track where you are? I mean, hello, you don't have a car, you don't have a cell phone, you don't pay electricity bills. If that's really what they wanted to do, I'm pretty sure they can do it pretty easily, unless you're one of the few people who lives off in the woods. No power, no bills, no cars, no nothing. So not getting a vaccine, I just don't understand it. You know, it's for your good and everybody else's good. I just don't get So that bolt is hopefully the bolt I need. It's just like the other one. So I got a couple extras, so that way if there's more problems, I don't have to keep running back here. And I'm pretty sure, as I remember, there will be. Well, I thought today would be the last day of skiing at J Peak. But, as it turns out, I was looking this morning, out of boredom earlier, and they're actually going to close they're going to be open today, but then they're going to close the rest of the week, and they're going to open up one last time for May 1st, of course, assuming there's something still left to ski on. Oh, excuse me. As of yesterday, there was some, but I don't know. If we get a warm, rainy week, how much will be left even up there? So I doubt that I'll be doing that. And like I said, I don't know. I've got my second COVID shot on Tuesday. First one, there was nothing, so I'm hoping this one will be nothing as well. But if there is, that's going to change the plans for the week a bit. big rock, I guess. That's number 2 for this morning. Which is why you always buy more than one. Because if you bought one, I'd be running back to the hardware store to get another one. This morning I had to bring coffee. This is the downside, and I haven't figured out how. But I had to bring coffee this morning to Lyndonville, and then this afternoon I had to I'm bringing right now coffee to Lyndonville to somebody else. So how to, it's one of those things that we're not at a point where I can say we only deliver on this day to this, because there's just not enough of those. I don't know, it's tricky because people look at it and say, oh, I need coffee today, right now, before I go home, or whatever it happens to be. So if you were to say, oh, I'm sorry, delivery day is tomorrow, they may end up just stopping at the grocery store. They won't be getting our coffee there. So it's a tricky one. Picking. The garlic is doing very well. I think you'll be able to see. Each one of those little green shoots is going to be a bulb of garlic. So you can see there's going to be quite a few of them. I think we'll be all right. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of thing. I'm just joking. Everybody we know loves garlic, so it'll get put to good use. This is going to be my first garden to plant over here, and I have this the fabric here and these little wire hoops. So this will probably tomorrow, we'll see how it goes. I'll plant this in a couple rows of peas and some lettuce and a bunch of other stuff. And then we'll put the fabric over the hoops, and that way it'll keep it actually warmer than it would normally be. These 2 rows over here that I did with the middle buster are going to be where the potatoes will get put in. And that's one of the great purposes of that middle buster, is you can dig a nice trench with that. I've got to probably redo that trench after, make it a little bit deeper. But then you put your potatoes in, you can knock them in, you've got some dirt on the sides to push in. It makes a good mound. I pulled a bunch of rocks out of here, not all of them by far. There's always rocks. But I moved it around again, let it sit for a day or two, and then I will put the york rake on, rake it out, and then put the plow back on, plow it again, rake it out again. But I don't need the bulk of this garden done until later in May, unless it miraculously really stays warm. Rhubarb's doing well. I see the dandelions are doing well too.